me ask you this. So there's a list going online, and this probably happened like a few months ago.
I think
As a guy, I don't think this list is bad at all.
I think I showed him that list, and I'm like, why is #1 Cheesecake Factory?
Are you okay with Cheesecake Factory?
Yes,
Let's say you're single
there.
and then you go, a date brings you there. Are you okay with that?
Yes, they have a really big menu, and the bread's good, and you can't go wrong. There's so many options.
There's a variety of wine or like liquor or whatever. Yeah. So why is Cheesecake Factory bad?
I don't know. I think it's like the Drake song.
Y'all need to stop tripping.
He called him out.
Did he really?
Why you always take me to Cheesecake? Like, whatever, arguing with me at Cheesecake. I feel like it's that song. I don't know.
We're just going with the flow. Ready?
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mama Meryl, welcome back to another episode of the Relationship Method Podcast. Today is a very special one. I have a model. We just talked. She also has a YouTube channel, and I met her last night at a gig, or can I call it a gig?
I think a networking.
A networking thing.
Mixer,
yeah, I got Zakaila on this. Beep. Yay! Hey, girl, how you doing?
I'm good. Doing good.
Doing good?
Mm-hmm.
Before we start going, like, how did this happen? Like, you coming on here?
Yeah. I think you just reached out to me on Instagram, and it's funny because I get like an overflow of DMs sometimes. I think you had reached out previously, and I must have missed it. I just get like so overwhelmed sometimes with the DMs or like responding like to stuff. But and then I saw, and it's funny because when you reached out again, I think I had been seeing you now more like in the modeling network and your podcast.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, I think I've seen this guy. So yeah. So we ended up just meeting on Instagram and then a meeting officially yesterday at the mixer. Yeah.
So shooting your shot was worth it with this one.
Yes.
Yeah. Speaking of DMs, like your inbox, is it like an influx of DMs from like, horny people or just people you don't know, or?
It's all random. It could be like random guys hitting on me. It could be just brands wanting to work. I think the most like what makes it overwhelming is now there's so much spam and scams, and they try to filter them out, but it's just like, hey, we want to send you this, but like pay for it. And I'm like, what? Like I don't even
Definitely
know.
a scam. I got those.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't even know who you are, what your brand is. If I want to support you, of course I will, but don't come to me like it's an offer, please. Like just they're all so much more scams nowadays with social media. So. Yeah, that's what it's just like filtering through what's going on. Sometimes I need a break, but.
So we question with that, like, how do you know the real ones from like the fake ones?
Yeah, I think that's like with YouTube, all of that. Like when I started in Instagram, all the social media, you just have to figure it out, because I feel like when I got, I would say my first deal or what I thought it was with my YouTube channel, it wasn't really. It was like, oh, we'll send you these brushes with a discount code and you can purchase them with a discount and then use them in your videos. And I was like, oh my gosh, they want to work with me. And really, I'm like, that's not really like.
Did you get brushes?
Yeah, but I like paid for them with a discount code, and that's not really a collaboration if you're coming to me, So it's kind of stuff like that. And it's similar with, modeling too. You kind of have to figure out where people are trying to scam you a little bit.
Yeah.
So, just filtering through some of that stuff.
Ooh, girl, let me tell you about these scams, right?
Yeah.
I got duped. I thought I was going to get like Stussy shirts, right? I like Stussy shirts. I'm not gonna pay no $80 for one, but there's this website or something that was like you get 5 for 25 or something, or 5 for 30. I was like, hey, that's a pretty good deal. Yeah. And then I saw other people liking it, right? Like people that I follow on social media, they were liking it, so I thought it was legit.
It's credibility.
Boy, I didn't get my stuff. I missed out on $30, so I'm not doing any online shopping for a good while, unless it's like Etsy or you know what I'm saying, or Amazon or whatnot, or like the legit websites.
Or is more trusted.
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
On TikTok Shop actually, and I never bought anything again because I just never got my product, and I was like, okay, it was only
TikTok
like
Shop?
Yeah, it was only like $16, but I'm like, all right.
Right. Like, how are these people getting away with it? I really don't know.
So weird.
But it's do you ever get scared of them getting your like credit card information because it is out there now?
I guess.
Especially like on
TikTok
Shop.
Calling me nowadays, they have my info clearly, so like it's probably not too hard to get that info nowadays. It's all it's all on my online accounts for whatever subscriptions.
Oh man, God take the wheel on this one.
Yeah, like please. So it takes one company to screw me over, right?
Girl, so it is Super Bowl weekend. Seahawks fan.
Yes.
You have no accent. Are you an OG Hawaii or like where are you coming from?
I am Seattle born and raised.
Word.
Yeah, I moved to Hawaii during COVID 2020, so I've been here about 5.5 years.
Really?
So yeah, no accent. So I'm Seattle girl.
Ooh, okay, we'll talk about that. Oh wait, what was my question? Oh, I was stationed in Seattle, JBLM.
Okay.
So I'm pretty familiar with like Tecompton, Puyallup,
Yep.
and Lacey and all those nice
The
places
more like
and stuff.
South Washington.
Were
a
you
little
up
bit.
north? We're
So like
like in the hardest.
Seattle kind of in a row. There's like the I-90, and there's a bunch of like bigger cities. So I'm from like Bellevue, Renton, all
Bellevue,
of those like area. I guess
yeah,
right around like Washington,
like
like the
Bremerton, or is
uh,
that too far?
that's like kind of like in the Puget Sound.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like that. It's not exactly the islands, but it's around the peninsula, I think. But yeah,
Hmm.
they're all around the greater Seattle area,
Okay.
which is like Tacoma.
Is it true? Because I didn't get this in Seattle that it's a gloomy state. I did not. I didn't get that because coming from California, it's always cloudy and
Really?
we get them. Yeah, well, where I'm from, it's
Okay.
cloudy and then we get the Indian summers where we don't
Where
get
are
a
you
good
from?
summer, but we get fall, but it's super
Are
hot.
you like Northern California then?
I'm like in the middle, like Central Coast,
Okay.
Monterey, Santa Cruz
Okay.
area.
Monterey, I know that is. I've done a few road trips down the 101.
Oh, the 101.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a trip.
Yes.
That's
Beautiful.
a trip, girl. Well, yeah. What made you move out here in 2020?
Yeah, actually, I was saving, so I had this nanny job that was banking real well for me. It was like two families, and so I was in school and also saving for like 2 years to travel the world.
Yeah.
Some with like a travel group and some solo, like in Southeast Asia, like Thailand and stuff. But then COVID hit, and like 6 months in, I'm like, okay, this isn't gonna be solved. I was like kind of hanging on. I was like, okay, we'll just see how it goes. But after that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna take my money and invest it elsewhere because I was actually like pretty depressed. I'd been working so hard on that trip, and traveling is really important to me, culture, all of that.
Yeah.
I grew up in Spanish immersion programs, so I learned to read and write in Spanish before English, and all of that, all about their culture versus like American culture.
Yeah.
So yeah, culture and like just traveling and getting out there and learning is like one of my biggest dreams. So yeah, I was pretty sad about that, and so I ended up. My mom, we had a conversation. She's like, everyone's going through this in some way. Everybody's plans got halted. So how are you gonna pivot? What are you gonna do? And so I ended up, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take that money. I had a childhood dream of living in Hawaii and being a hula dancer.
Oh
And
wow.
it's kind of silly, but my grandmother specifically loves Hawaii, so we blame her. My mom blames her. My aunt got married on Maui, and that's the first time I came when I was like third grade. And so I kind of like piggybacked on that dream. I was like, okay, well, I can't go out of the country, but I can go move somewhere else that's rich in culture. And Hawaii was like the closest in America
Yeah.
in a way that I could do that. I mean, of course, there's plenty of places, South California that are rich in different cultures too. But yeah, kind of piggybacking on an old dream, I guess I should say. So it's been fun because I've realized a lot more childhood dreams by doing that. I feel like. Yeah.
Oh, so you just up and picked up and just moved out?
Literally like 6 weeks. My family was like, we didn't even have time to prepare. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, I was just like, yeah, I'm leaving in 2 months. I have an Airbnb for 3 months. So if it doesn't work out, then I'll be coming back. And I had a nice break. But
Hey.
I ended up
okay.
finding a job, finding an apartment, and I didn't come back. So they're all like, we
Oh.
thought you would come back eventually.
Do you have plans on going back to the mainland, or is Hawaii the permanent destination?
Yeah, I guess. Like, my partner's here, and he's
Yeah.
born and raised Eva, Salt Lake. So he loves it here. I love it here, too. I think there's plus and minuses to both.
Yeah,
And
I could.
yeah, so
agree.
I mean, honestly, if we could like be in both locations, that would be ideal, like a dream to have spots in both. Because we both, I mean, I manage his band. We're very rooted in like the local music scene here.
Yeah.
Modeling, dancing, all the stuff I do, I feel like I can do anywhere. But
Uh-huh.
I do Tahitian dance now, and I love it, and it'll be so much harder to find.
Is Tahitian dance your 9 to 5, or is that like your teaching
No,
gig?
that's just what I love to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I grew
Okay.
up competitive dancer, cheerleader, gymnast. So
Uh-huh.
that's me like kind of going back into just performing and dancing a little bit for
Yeah.
fun. Yeah, my day job is teaching. I'm a teacher, a nanny.
No way.
Yeah.
So you're a nanny and a teacher.
I kind of switch back depending on. Right
Like
now, I'm a
substitute-
nanny.
Like a substitute teacher?
No,
or-
like preschool. Usually I
Oh,
do
really?
younger.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, my last actually nanny job was homeschooling 6 kids.
Uh-huh.
They were all siblings, and so that was like elementary age kids.
Oh.
That was different, but no, I love them so much. I miss them.
How'd you get into this whole teaching gig?
Ooh, my aunt is she has an in-home daycare.
Oh, okay.
back in Seattle. So I guess I have no siblings. So I guess I started with babysitting. I was like a really responsible kid. I started babysitting, and I had a nanny job in like seventh grade. I like for over the summer,
Yeah.
like 8 hours. I thought I was banking back then, but it was like a full time job kind of for that summer. So
Yeah.
yeah, that was where I got my experience, and it kind of just kept piggybacking. Once I graduated high school, I worked for her. Well, I came back from college at Wazoo. It was too far away. I didn't like
Yeah.
it. So I was like figuring out what I was doing, and I was like, she was like, hey, you want to come work for me? I was like, yeah, why not? It's a job, getting situated. And I was there for like 3 years, and
Yeah.
I kept like getting different experiences after that in preschool, other nannies. So I feel like I've done like so much childcare related stuff. Yeah.
What are the challenges of like teaching like preschool kids?
I love preschool kids. People think I'm nuts, but I think every age has their like thing that could drive someone nuts. You know what I mean? Like for me, the babies, like I love babies, but I need a little bit more communication
Yeah.
than being screamed at all the time. The 2-year-olds, at least we can talk. You know, they're going to be unreasonable, of course, but I think, I mean, 2-year-olds just have big emotions. Preschoolers, I think that's the main thing, but I'm an empath, so I'm really good at like helping them figure out what they need to calm down or how
Yeah.
they can,
Yeah.
what they need to like get to wherever we're trying to go. So that's why I think that age is really good for me is they can communicate a little bit and I can figure out what they need empathetically, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think now what's getting exhausting with kids is more the parents.
Oh, because they're getting more involved.
They're just, the parenting style is changing and
It is. It has changed.
and it's like, whew, yeah, I might end up quitting just because the parents, not because the kids.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I hear a lot of teachers say that too, unfortunately. But it's,
Really?
yeah, like it's just kind of like let us do our job, you know, stuff like that.
So down the road, like, would you ever teach, like, say, middle school or
No.
grade? No.
Well, maybe elementary. Like that's why my last job that was like homeschooling with the older kids. I wanted to see if I could go older because I had been like 5 and under for so long, and
Yeah.
I can go to elementary school. They're more crazy and like have so much energy and like talk to my ear off. But
Yeah.
but I can do it. But I don't know if I will again because of the parents. It's so much like when I had my own preschool class to manage.
Yeah.
I didn't have a second teacher because no one could handle being in that class with me. Yeah, it was nuts. But I had 10 kids to myself, and I'm like, I think just I love the job so much, and that's what they need is teachers who love it, but they don't pay us. They don't, they don't pay us enough. They don't.
Yeah.
pay us enough.
Yeah. That's.
And
I
it
think that's the
literally
flaw.
was, so exhausting. Like I would be so drained, and it sucks. Like putting your own money and resources into your classroom and like loving it that much, and just like not like getting your cup filled back up. Basically, it's just like just constantly like losing some, I guess. So. Yeah, it sucks.
Hell
Yeah,
no.
I love it, but it's like it's so draining. That's just what it is.
Oh, definitely. I could
don't-
only imagine.
Yeah, they don't provide enough. I wish that's what people always say. Just provide teachers with more resources so
Yeah.
we can have the good ones. You know what I mean? Who actually truly love the job. That's what we need.
No, that's super sad because my kids are in sports and I see parents super involved, like talking to the refs, talking trash. I'm just like, dude, it's just a game, you know? Like, let kids be kids. Because I tell my wife all the time, I have two little ones, 8 and 10. They're always bickering. I'm just like, yo, let them figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, we need, because if they're doing that, like they say on the playground, mom and dad or another adult will not be there. So they have to, like, figure that stuff out on their own. Like, if someone gets punched, someone gets punched. But if they can walk away or like resolve it by like talking out, like, okay, oh my bad, I'm sorry, yeah, this and the third. I mean, that's a win.
Exactly. That's one of the biggest things is letting your kids like figure things out. Even like I'll see like parents run and pick up their kid when they
Yes. Oh my God.
I'll leave them lying there.
Leave
Not
them.
like if they're seriously injured, but they just tripped. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll just watch them and like get up.
Yeah, it's like you give
have
them the
to figure
look,
out-
right? Just like
They'll look at me. I'm like, I'm not your mom.
Yeah.
Please get up. I'm trying to teach you to take care of yourself.
Yes,
Stand up. Like
yeah.
I need you to be independent one day. Hopefully you're gonna grow up to be an independent adult, and parents are gonna do what they're gonna do. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to help you in the time I have. Yeah.
Ooh, speaking of being an independent adult, what do you think of, let's say, a kid just graduated high school, has he doesn't know or she doesn't know what he or she wants to do yet. Well, how do you feel of them still living at home?
Ooh, that's a good question. I feel like I came from an area where like the wealthy area, everybody went to college. Everyone had money to go to college. That wasn't necessarily my case, but I did go to college. I came back and lived at home, and then was going to college closer to home. I think I don't think there's an issue if you have something worked out with your parents. I think everybody's different. Like
Yeah.
with their time, it kind of just depends how the family feels and what like is the kid doing something productive? That would be my main thing. Are you trying to like get a job at least while you're figuring it out and not just like lounging around like
Okay.
forever? You know what I mean? Like, is there some sort of plan even if you don't have like a legit like I know what I'm doing with my life plan because it's probably gonna change, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Which is totally fine. But I've known people with their parents, like one of them out the second they graduated, like
Oh my gosh, that's me.
yeah, like yeah, like and I felt
Guilty.
so bad. Like
Yeah.
it was like yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, like let him like figure out life a little bit. But yeah, no, thankfully my family didn't do that. They're like, well, if you don't have to pay rent as long as you're going to school. And so as long as I was in school, I didn't have to. And then once I was in school, I paid rent until I moved out. But everybody's different. I feel like a little bit of grace. Like we all had to figure out adulthood, and
Yeah.
even being 18, that's not even real adulthood. You figure out once you get into your 20s, you're
I
like,
don't know. I defer.
well, yeah, maybe you, if yeah, that's fair. If you had to
Mm-hmm.
like figure it out right then,
Yeah.
my mom had me at 17 and she was on her own, so that was like probably like true adulthood.
Ooh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right,
Like, so
facts.
it's probably depends on your circumstances. I feel like
Yeah.
if you went to college or maybe you got to like you had a little bit more grace, you had more time to figure it out slowly. So maybe that's why I'm like, for me, I feel like I was an adult, but like I don't know, it's college years. Like,
How would you do it if you had a kid and graduated high school, doesn't know what to do, and he or she is still like lounging around? I mean, not lounging around, but would you push him or her moving out, or would there be like some incentives or whatnot, or some deadlines that he or she has to meet, and then
I think that's a good question. I think for me, it's probably just like you need to be doing something productive. Like, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, you graduated, get a job right this second, maybe enjoy the summer, like, because I want to, I'd be intrigued. Like, hopefully, I'm asking what they're interested in and having
Yeah.
some ideas of what they're doing. If they didn't already have a job in high school or whatever, I did, so that's why I say that. But like, eventually, I'd be like, hey, at least get a job. It's okay if you don't have it figured out. Just go find a retail job or something, so you can at least start learning to work if you haven't done
Yeah.
that. Start
Yeah.
getting those steps, learning to speak to customers or whatever it is. Just learning some sort of skills. Because I think just being productive. I don't like anybody lounging around with no plan forever.
yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah, I think I raised children too that aren't mine. So I'm like, I would hope that we can have some sort of like skills or plan or whatever, even if we don't have it all figured out. Because I definitely don't. And
Girl,
so I have the grace for that
girl.
for sure. But
Girl, let me tell you. Okay, we're gonna dig into Chris L's like life, right?
yeah,
So, I have a boy. He graduated high school. I gave him the year off,
yeah,
right? So now, it's more like, okay, he told me he didn't want to go to college. I respected that. I was like, yo, you don't want to go to college? Hey, school is not for everyone.
Yeah.
Like find something. So he found a job, and I was like, okay, bet you found a job, but after those, those 8 hours, he's just lounging, right? And then, I ask him, I'm like, yo, man, can you help around the house? He's like, yeah. Doesn't do it. So, okay, I'm like, all right, well, he has a job, whatever, this and the third. So now it's 2 years after he graduated, yeah? Still no plans, still lounging, still on the computer or whatever.
Yeah.
I had to talk with him. I was like, yo, what are your plans, man? What's really good? And he was telling me, so look, I have this computer, like I'm trying to learn some computer stuff, like maybe Forex, maybe some day trading. I don't know, whatever it is. But he said he's gonna try and work on his computer to get money. Or like trying to gain income from working on the computer so he doesn't have to go out. I'm like, okay, bet. Loop around, I'm gonna say another year later. I'm just like, okay, what's the status on this? Like, I don't want to be like hounding on him like every month or every other week. So I come back like yearly, right? Nothing happens. So therefore, at this time now, I'm just like, all right, dude, I gave you a year or two just to chill. You have to drop rent now. You have to drop on groceries. You have to be more, in my eyes, because I'm military thinking. I need you to be an asset and not a liability to me now, because my main focus is on your two brother and your brother and sister.
ones.
I can't, what I'm saying, like the whole parenting thing shifted to those two. I can't be a parent to you. Like I could give you guidance, but the whole parenting thing, you got it.
I can't do everything.
Yeah,
anymore,
like you got it from like K to 12th grade.
Yeah.
That was all me. That was all me and you. You got it, you know? So now it's me and my wife, we go back and forth because of me wanting to charge rent and utilities to the boy. And I'm just like, dog, he has to learn. I have to give him some type of accountability.
Yeah.
So now,
yeah.
So now I gave him deadlines now. So like by this summer, he should I'm expecting like a solid resume.
Okay.
You know, like
right? Yeah.
just a resume, right?
Yes, a resume is good.
Yeah, and then just like actively searching for a job and try to get his license. Because right now he's taking the bus. I have no problem with that because I've taken the bus until like I was like 22, 23.
Yeah.
I love the fucking
with
bus.
that. We didn't even have by high school. We didn't have school buses. We had public transportation.
I love public transportation.
I took the bus home. Yep.
Dude, I remember Ed. I remember Teddy. I remember my bus driver. We would always chop it up. I'm always in the back sleeping, and he'd be like, "Hey, man, we're at the bus stop. Gotta get off." I'm like, "All right, cool.
Yep.
Thank you."
Oh, that's the worst when you fall asleep. One time I woke up in a random neighborhood. I was like, they're like, "This is the end of the line." I was like, "Oh, crap."
How did you feel after that? Like, I was scared as
so embarrassed because I had to call my mom, and she's like, "I told you couldn't do it. It was a new route," and I'm like shy, so I didn't ask to make sure it was the right bus. I don't know if it was the wrong bus or if I just didn't get off.
Was this in Washington or was it
in Bellevue? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, there was like a transfer. It was when I was actually doing driver's ed.
Yeah.
There was like, it was like 2 buses. There's a transfer, and I think I messed up the transfer, or I fell asleep. I know I fell asleep on the second bus, so I might have been either on the wrong bus or on the bus too long.
Girl, my wife took is it the monorail or the?
Oh yeah.
From
in Seattle.
Yeah, from how was it?
Or the light rail maybe from like the airport.
No, not the light rail. It went.
The actual monorail
from Tacoma
in Seattle
all the way up to Seattle.
Oh, okay, yeah.
To beat traffic. But,
did it beat traffic?
Oh, it did beat traffic.
Perfect.
Oh, definitely, yeah. It's just the times of going, back and forth. Kind of sucked because it's not random, but it just took a long time to get from point A to point B.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like a bus.
Yeah, it's that rail,
Yeah.
Just like how they have it over here. I mean,
there's just more stops at this one.
Yeah,
probably.
it's more stops. Yeah. Ooh, girl. Before we get to these questions, and you have a few, what's your ethnicity, by the way?
Oh, yeah, the ones I know.
Oh, the ones you know. No 23andMe up in there.
No, I haven't done it. I did order Ancestry one time, but
I heard it's a hoax. The 23andMe, like I heard that's like.
People say they keep your data, so that's the reason I didn't do it.
Yeah, I was like, you ain't gonna know me.
Option to say no.
Yeah, facts.
And I ordered Ancestry one time, but it shipped to the wrong place, and they didn't correct it, so I was mad.
Oh, you're just like, man, I'm done.
I was like, I'm not ordering another one. These are expensive.
No way.
Yeah, so I'm Black, so that I don't know like what Black or maybe like where, you know what I mean? But Black, Irish, and New Zealand.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. So my mom's side, my mom's grandma's were Irish descendant, and then my granddad from her side is actually from New Zealand, and he moved here to put himself through chiropractic school, or moved to the mainland to put himself through chiropractic school. Yeah, so there's actually a bunch of family in New Zealand I've never met.
Oh.
Hopefully I can get
I know, hopefully you could go there and be like, hey, hello.
Yeah.
Hook me up.
Some of them I'm friends with on Facebook, but
oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm like, hopefully we can get over there and see them.
I had a friend in New Zealand, and he introduced me to what's it called, meat pies.
Oh yeah, love meat pies.
God. Oh my god,
rolls.
so
yes,
good.
Yes, love those.
Are you a big was it Blackhawks fan? Like
yeah.
Rugby.
I'm not. My granddad is into them.
Oh yeah. I mean, I watched a couple games, and it was like, oh yeah, this is intense. This is way more intense than football.
Really?
No pads, no nothing. It's just,
that's why I'm like, ooh, that's getting like UFC a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't like too much like beating each other up.
Oh my gosh. You said you had a partner. How long you been with your partner now?
We just made 4 years this
Congratulations.
January. Thank you. Yeah. Yay. My longest relationship now.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, was there ever talks, and I don't know if this is like digging in, but was there ever any talks of him putting the ring on it, or like, are you against that? Because I know a lot of people nowadays are like, yo, I don't want to get married. I just want to just be with my partner. But then I've talked to a few that was like, oh, I want the whole marriage thing. Like, what are you into?
I think, me and him, like, very early on planned out our wedding. Fully, like, we're both big dreamers and creators and stuff. So I think for that, we have these businesses with his band and I guess modeling, but it's not even just modeling. I'm trying to, like, build a network and then eventually have my own business, too. So it's just we're trying to focus on that and be in a better place. Because I think for me, like, I would love to like splurge a little bit if we get to do that. And I don't want to.
Ain't nothing wrong
I
with
kind of
that.
grew up a little bit poor, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to like, little girls dream about their wedding. I feel like there's some stuff in my life as I go on. I'm like, don't need it to be as extra as I thought growing up or whatever. Like especially college is like, I don't need to go to the biggest school like I thought I did and pay all this money. Because I was like, I don't like these student loans. I'm just gonna pay as I go.
Oh my gosh, I just finally paid off my loans.
Congrats! Yay!
Oh my god, it was
I still owe so much.
Oh, do you?
Well, not like
I hate this system, man.
Yeah, that's
I swear.
why. Like,
I was like, where do I fall in this? You don't have to pay no more student loans category, because I know there's a category where I don't know if it was our last president or this president that was like, hey, no more student loans. Or
they were trying. I was hoping. I was like,
yeah, I was hoping my name came up on that
one
list.
semester at a state college, and I'm still in debt.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's why I started paying after that. I was like, nope, that's enough debt for me.
College is a scam,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
like, geez,
College is a
YouTube
scam.
has taught me so much.
This is true. You and your partner, before you guys got serious, what were y'all's, in your opinion, a bad dating spot? Or
Bad
like,
dating
where
spot.
did he take you where you're like, what is this?
Honestly, I feel like we kind of started as friends first because he plays music and he ended up playing music at a bar I worked at.
Yeah.
So we were actually in like, I wasn't looking at him at all like that. I don't know what he would say, like vice versa, but it ended up just being like, I saw like his personality and that like how much of like a good person he is like in our friend group. So I started to like get a crush on him. So as far as like bad dates, I feel like we didn't have any just because we were friends and kind of knew each other going into it. Like maybe, like I would say maybe bars, but like we chose probably both to go there.
Yeah.
Like as far, like if they were a date. And now like, I feel like in the beginning we didn't he didn't plan dates too much, like not on purpose. We just like were always together and stuff.
Yeah.
Now we make like more of an intent to like at least like go celebrate our anniversary or go to dinner here and there with intent, because we'll go to dinner and splurge for fun, like not as a plan, but it's fun to like make the plan and like know we're going to spend time together on purpose. So yeah, I don't think we actually have like.
Good for you.
Yeah,
Let me ask you this. So there's a list going online, and this probably happened like a few months ago.
I think
As a guy, I don't think this list is bad at all.
I think I showed him that list and I'm like, why is number one Cheesecake Factory?
Are you okay with Cheesecake Factory?
Yes,
Let's
we
say you're
actually went
single
there.
and then you go, a date brings you there. Are you okay with that?
Yes, they have a really big menu and the bread's good and you can't go wrong. There's so many options.
There's
like,
a variety of wine or like
of
liquor or whatever.
everything.
Yeah. So
it's
why is
good.
Cheesecake Factory bad?
I don't know. I think it's like the Drake song.
Y'all need to
Drake
stop
song.
tripping.
He called him out.
Did he
Why
really?
you always take me to Cheesecake? Like, whatever, arguing with me at Cheesecake. I feel like it's that song. I don't know.
No way. Cheesecake Factory. How about a burger spot? Are you okay with?
Like as a first date, because like I would go with my partner.
Yeah.
'Cause that's
Okay. As a first date, you take
But
him
as
to
a
a burger
first
spot.
date, I'd be like, kind of weird. Like I would rather just go to a park or something than or like have a picnic because.
Women are really into that. Like you're, I think the seventh, eighth person that said picnic on a first date. What's with the picnic?
Well, I guess like if I'm thinking as a burger, I'm like I don't really need to go to a fast food joint where there's a like drive-through. That doesn't seem like you could sit down inside and get to know each other. It just doesn't seem like the right environment, I guess. Picnic, I don't know. I like being outside. I'm from Seattle. We're pretty outdoorsy.
Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't have to be a picnic. It's just like my mom always tells me like if you're gonna go on a first date, like don't go on a first date. Go on like a zero date, which is like a coffee date kind of thing.
Yes. Yeah.
I kind of look at it like the picnic, like maybe not like in the woods away from people, but just like at a park, still kind of in public, but we can talk or walk with a coffee or whatever, like kind of like that. Just laid back where you're not too stuck into a full dinner because if you don't know the person, which I think is smart. So that's where I'm like, maybe not a full dinner, maybe not fast food either, just somewhere, coffee date, walk somewhere, still public though, where you can kind of just feel out the person and not be too stuck.
Let me ask you this then. I used to do this on my first dates when I was single, long time ago, long time ago. I ain't trying to get in trouble. I used to do the coffee, and then I used to do errand dates. Errand dates are like, say, I would take them, like say, go to Target or Walmart, but like I give them a disclaimer saying, yo, I got to do some errands. Would you want to come with me? And then it's places, where I think she would buy something too. Like, oh, who doesn't buy something at Target? Like a woman, right? Like,
something.
oh, there's soap. Oh, this
Target
carpet
stuff.
will look nice, So that's what I would do. It would be coffee, Target, then like a little mini lunch.
Oh
So that's like my afternoon day, and then from there I could probably like decipher if there's gonna be like a dinner or like I could in those I'm gonna say like 3-4 hours I could think and do like, oh, could this go on forward? And then if it does go forward, I'm just like, okay, dinner, maybe a movie, or maybe it's like, I don't know, something fun.
Yeah.
Like a mall, or I don't know. But yeah.
Just a little bit, like, to give you time to see if you want to keep spending time with them.
That's what I would do. Also, like, it's a good icebreaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've also done the whole I didn't have a washer and dryer at the time, so I would do the laundromat one. Oh, so I'd be real careful because man, my drawers be stinking too.
Yeah, that's what, like, that's
I would bring my baby's clothes and I'd be like, oh yeah, this is my kids' clothes, da 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 da. And then I would run dates through that and then see how she would react to that. Mm-hmm. And I didn't do it a lot, but it was what was the word? It was eventful. Yeah. Because it's like, oh, okay, you're doing laundry too, yeah, da 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 da. There's so much that you could talk about with laundry, and then so sometimes like people are dull, so they can't keep a conversation going. Oh, yeah. Therefore, I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. Well, I got quarters here, man. I got you. Thank you for talking to me. This and the third. So yeah, have you ever been on like an unusual date, like before your partner, to where you're like, oh, this is different?
I honestly haven't been on that many dates, only because like I'm 29 now, so I started dating my partner like 24, 25, I don't know. And so I was like in my younger 20s, and most of the time, like most of the guys were just trying to slide into the DMs and like skip all of that. So it was like,
really?
Yeah, like I feel like most of the time it was like, oh, we'll meet at the beach, like, which I guess it was here because like when I was dating, I guess right before I met my partner.
Yeah.
Because I had a long-term relationship, not right before I left, but I wasn't really dating.
High school? Was it like a high school thing?
It was like right after high school though, like 19, 18. Yeah, because my birthday's December, so it was like right after I went to college, I should say. And then that was like 3.5 years. So I had like 2 years being single, but I was like figuring out again, like readjusting in Seattle, and then I was saving because I thought I was gonna travel. Then COVID happened, so then I ended up moving here, and then I had a whole new melting pot, which was kind of nice because I kind of grew up with all those people in my area. So, yeah, I think I had to figure out some things with the local boys, but like, yeah, it was. I didn't have go on too many dates because I was like younger 20s, and they're like, oh, let's just meet at the beach. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to stare at you at a restaurant anyways if I don't know you, so let's go. Yeah, let's go to the beach in public, and I'll see if you're weird.
What's one tip that you could tell like women out here on the island about these local boys?
I think I like just what I mentioned, like don't let them try to just like come hang out with you like randomly. At least like if they want to meet at the beach, that's fine. But like kind of just see what, and this is like any boys really. I think any boys,
any boy,
honestly. But like they'll just be like, hey girl, like meet up, and I'm like, no, like can you at least pretend you have a little respect or something? I mean I know I'm pretty, but like I'm a cool person too. Like that's why I'm like sometimes it's a little offensive, and so it's like I just. Even if they seem cool or you like them, just like really think about their intentions because they will let you know. Like there was one guy I was trying to hang on to, and I'm like, this guy's not serious. Like, you know what I mean?
What are the telltale signs on, you knowing, oh yeah, he's not serious. He's not that one.
I think because it was weird. Like he would have me hang out with his friends, like when we'd go out and stuff. So it kind of kept. Actually, I had 2 guys that was like that. It kept seeming like we would almost get there. And then it was just like they weren't like going to the next step of like, oh, we want to try like date, like actually dating or something like, and it's been 3 months. So that was for me. I'm like, okay, well, you're kind of wasting my time then. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you were into me, if someone was into me, they would want to show me off and be into me kind of thing.
Yeah.
Not just like, oh, look at this hot girl. Like sometimes, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, you just want to keep your options open. And so I had to like just come to terms. I'm like, all right, dude, that's fine. Like I'm not going to beg you, you know what I mean, to want to be with me. I want someone that wants to be with me.
Let me ask you this then, Miss Zakaila. Zakaila. Let me ask you this. Phone's away now. We're freestyling. With this whole oh shit, I forgot. Oh my god, brain fart. Oh, with the whole time thing. Did you know when you were with your partner, did you know that you were gonna be with this person? Like when was the time where you're like, you know what? He's gonna be my man. And then when that happened, how long did it take for y'all to like establish,
long.
I'm your girl, you're my man?
Yeah, probably not very long because I think Well, once he knew I had a crush on him, because it's probably obvious because I started giving him more attention, like
Yeah,
in
yeah.
that way. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, where's John? Like,
Uh-huh.
it's stuff when we're out and people are like, what do you mean? I was like, just wondering.
Yeah,
Like,
just
you know what I
wondering.
mean?
Yeah,
I don't know. But I think you can kind of get that. He could feel that vibe. He's like,
Mhm.
oh, she's smiling at me more and like
Yeah.
more interested. So then we would still have like normal like hangouts with our friends at the beach, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
he's like, hey, you want to go swimming? And then we're
Uh-huh.
like kind of hugging in the water, and so it kind of like
Oh,
he
okay.
was like, oh yeah, I think he's like, oh yeah, she's feeling me now because he was like kind of testing it and
Mhm.
stuff, and so I think with like those local boys, I was like kind of like figuring it out. I was like, okay, yeah, they're not serious, and I was kind of also like seeing like how much of a good person it was kind of all like happening at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
And so I was like, okay, yeah, this is a person that's like a really great person
Uh-huh.
who's like would be very faithful and like have, like is just a good person. Like
Yeah,
that's one of the main
facts.
things. You're good, have a good heart, a great person. You're not mean to people, like you're me, whatever. So that's where it started, and like he's like a puppy dog, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, yeah, it was like maybe 2 weeks, I don't know, like of just like testing, and he's like, okay, and then one night just after a bar, we were just like, all right, we're just dating, like, yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember my question. So my this might be our last question. Flaunting your partner, right?
hmm
Has it ever became an issue to where you're not flaunting your partner enough, or because of your following and vice versa? Like I don't follow him on his page, but does he flaunt you on his page?
He
And
probably flaunts me more than I him.
yeah,
I think I do. I go in phases where I do and don't, and I just get annoyed with like all the outside people who don't know us, or like I guess it's more out of protection because some girls are weird,
uh huh,
or boys too. Like I know they're in my DMs. They don't care if I have a man, and
yeah.
I've had people who I know them, and
Yeah.
I don't think but they're my friend. But he's like, she just hit on me, and I'm like, she was literally just in our face telling us how cute we are. So that's weird. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So it's like just stuff like that, and like
Uh-huh.
people are just weird, and he's also like he's in a band and has a lot of like people know him, and
Yeah.
he's like as he's rising in that, there's just gonna be some stuff. So I don't know. It's kind of we talked about even making our own like couples page and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just like, yeah, it's kind of like what do we want public, what do we want private? Because we want to protect certain stuff, but we also are both kind of public figures or be rising up in
Yeah.
more in that field. So
Yes.
yeah, and people do want to know stuff. So it's just like, yeah, what's the balance? I don't know. I have like a media page. I feel like I post more
Uh-huh.
of both his stuff, Travelers, my stuff, and I'll post like more of us together too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. My page is just,
It's just there.
oh man.
It's just there. The
Even
reason
if
why
I delete them. Like sometimes I like, or not delete, I like
archive.
archive them. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm like,
archiving's the best.
people will be just weird. I'm like, you know what? I'm just taking this down. Like,
Oh, girl. So the reason why I asked is because I've been asked a lot on like why, and my wife be asking me too, like why don't I post things with me and her?
mm-hmm,
And I told her, I was like, yo, I'll repost whatever you tag me in
mm-hmm.
or whatever, but I like to keep things like semi-private. Like
Yeah.
if I go out of like, let's say if I go out of state, I'm posting that like 3 days after. Like
Yeah.
I don't want people knowing where I'm at
Exact
like
location.
currently,
Mhm.
or like if me and my wife go out, I'm posting that like a week after because I don't want them know. So,
Yeah.
but I tell her, I was like, yo, it's just social media. Like everyone knows that I'm married. Like if they follow me, they'll see like, oh, he got kids.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a woman in there. It might be his wife, like a consistent woman. So yeah, like now she is totally cool with me not posting her as much. I do post her,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just more of like, us as a family and stuff.
Okay.
Like I don't want to be like, oh yeah, Woman Crush Wednesday, da da da.
yeah.
My Woman Crush Wednesday is Miss Betty White,
That was I remember
Yeah.
those days.
And
It was
Lucille
every
Ball.
week had to have where's
Lucille
my post?
Arnaz.
Like I need my
Yeah.
post.
That's my woman crush. You know what I'm saying?
Funny,
Those
yeah.
comedians. But yeah, so if and this is going for everyone out there, if your partner's not posting you, like 50% of the time, because it's 50-50, they're not like ashamed of you. It's just because they're just not cognizant of what they're posting.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's like there's two sides of the coin. Like you
Yeah,
just
there
gotta
is
know your
there
partner
is.
'cause,
It's like
yeah,
he or she's
it could
not
be
cheating.
very shady.
Yeah.
I think also like he will like now collaborate with me on some, and I'm like, why did you choose a really ugly photo of me though? And I don't
It's
want
like,
that on
but
my
babe,
page.
I look good.
Yeah, I'm like, babe, I love
look
you.
good.
but
I don't care about you. I look good
You
in this
don't.
one
I'm
though.
not putting this on my modeling page.
Uh huh.
And,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like the ugliest birthday post, you know. Like,
Oh, yeah,
mine, and I'm
you're like
I'm
this.
sorry, but yeah, like I'm not adding that to my page. Love you.
Oh yeah, I love you, man, but I'm not
So
doing
yeah,
it.
sometimes like maybe if you picked a better picture of me, I would, you know, accept it too. Sometimes it's just that, like, yeah.
Girl, that was fun. Before I dip out, when was the first time he said "I love you" or you said it to him, or have you guys not said it yet?
Oh, I don't even know. Probably early.
Early. What's too early for a high school kid that's asking?
Oh gosh, yeah.
When
Don't
is
go off of that. I feel like because we were friends already, it kind of, and then we had the flirtation going. I don't know. I mean, it was probably within like 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what, kids? That's too far. That's too close.
I think that's too soon for younger.
Too soon, yeah.
That's why I was like, I think.
Wait a year or two.
Yeah, like I think we just already we knew pretty quick once we.
Yeah.
Like I think there are exceptions to it, but I think when you're the younger you are, like definitely learning more, and I think because of those past things that I'd gone through, I very quickly knew, and we very quickly like had a safe place to land.
Yeah.
So that was like just having that comfort, feeling like you're at home is like
definitely, yeah.
You know, like already we know.
Girl, that was fun.
Yes, thank you.
I popped her podcast cherry, so this is her first.
Thank you.
Be nice in the comments, because
yes,
yeah, it's her first time. It's her first time. Zakaila, do you have any shout outs or anything, or where can these people find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at Zakaila-Savage. Same thing for YouTube, TikTok, all at Zakaila-Savage. Shout out to the Seattle Seahawks because we're gonna win today. Shout out my partner John because we talked about him a bit. The Travelers, yes, and to you, thank you for having me.
Oh no, thank you. And Seahawks, this should be, if they do win, it's redemption from the interception.
Yes, and
boy Marshawn
my
Lynch
partner,
laughed at his face. Yeah.
is a Patriots fan.
Oh really?
Yes, so.
Oh wow.
So he knows how I feel about this. It's been a thing because I'm like, no, we didn't just lose. We lost right there. And
yeah.
We thought we were going to win because that team was such a second half team.
Yeah.
You know? Like, so we literally, like, I remember sitting there. I was a senior in high school. I was like, I'm a senior. We have to win. Like, we won last year. We're winning again. And we're right there. I was like, we have it in the bag. And it happened so fast. We're all sitting there. We're like,
it did happen super fast.
What happened? We're all sitting there.
We're just
like, they threw the ball. Like, no, they didn't.
Like, what? Give it to your boy Lynch, man.
You kidding me?
Beast mode. Let him do his work.
I know. I'm like, please just let him play one play. Just let him give it to him. Yeah.
With that being said, KO Studios, thank you for the lovely home. Rafi Bite, always, thank you for the lovely beats, man. I'm Chris.
I'm Zakaila.
We out this bitch. Peace.
Thank you.
Thank you.